The first step in all of this is clarity. I have the picture of the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland here for a reason. Many of you know the story. She comes up and asks the Cheshire Cat, he's in a tree and there's two different paths going two different ways. And she says, which way should I go, left or right? And he says, well, where are you looking to go? And she says, well, I don't much know. And he says, well, either path will work well. It's really important before you post a job ad that you know exactly who you're looking for. That turns on your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that takes the tons of information that it's taking in all the time and tunes it to look for those specific things. So there's so much information constantly being taken into our brains. We have this part of our brain that prevents us from going crazy called the reticular activating system. This is why you're driving down the road and you're shopping for a silver Camry. And pretty soon when you're shopping for a silver Camry, pretty soon you notice, hey, there's silver Camrys everywhere. I never knew there were so many silver Camrys. It's because you've attuned your reticular activating system to that specific thing. Same thing with people. When you know what you're looking for, you're going to be much more likely to see it. So before I will post a job ad, I will build two things. And they may be drafts. They may not be perfect. They may not be right. But I have to build out a scorecard and I have to build out their 30-60-90. So 30-60-90 comes from Keller Williams. What a 30-60-90 is that means this is what I'm expecting from you in your first 30 days, then in your first 60 days, then in your first 90 days. So we have a meeting at 30 days to say, hey, this is what I expected for the first 30 days. Did you do it? 60 days, 90 days. I'll go into more of that in onboarding, but I like to build that out and the scorecard out beforehand so I know exactly what I'm looking for. I also will set in my predictive index exactly what I'm looking for in terms of personality profile for a person as well. This is an example of a scorecard for a lead manager, which would be a person who answers inbound calls. So again, I put a high emphasis on accent and sounding the way they should. Energy level, making sure they have evening and weekend ability, tone, you can see everything else in here. And how much each of those things specifically matter to me. And this is not to say you should go and duplicate what I've got, but this is kind of an idea of what's going to matter to you.